If I can have your attention, please. So first let me say thank you for coming this morning to visit us at the Excellent Experience. Thank you all for coming. I just want to let you know we got he's kind of special. This morning kind of special. A special guest with us. This person is not only responsible for the state-of-the-art designs that you see of the new X1 portfolio that I hope you've had a chance to see, but this person is also responsible for the iconic Think designs that you see as you walk around the back of this booth, as well as over at Optonomics. So it's kind of a special day for us to hear from this person. Really responsible for creating what a lot of people call an icon in our industry. So with that, I'd like to introduce our Chief Design Officer at Lenovo, Vice President David Hill.
Thanks, Jerry. It's great to be here in the X1 Lounge with all these fans of Lenovo and the Think products. The journey to this room has been a long one. It didn't happen instantly. It actually started in 1992. In 1992, IBM launched the original ThinkPad. For those of you who don't know, the original ThinkPad was actually designed by noted designer Richard Sapper. Richard, if you have not heard, actually passed on New Year's Eve. Kind of a sad thing, but he created an enormous legacy, which we are enjoying today. So I wanted to pay a little bit of tribute to Richard as I start to talk about these products and the design philosophy and ethos around them. So I talked about journey. ThinkPad, like I said, was the original. We started with that. It was a hit, an instant, out of the gate success. Everybody wanted to make more of them. There was no question about what we were going to do for the next design. Everybody already knew the design. It was going to be a black box with a red dot. This was all cemented into the fabric of IBM. It wasn't long after that, however, people would start to ask me questions like, well, what's the next ThinkPad going to look like? And my theory on this was always, if it's not broken, we're not going to fix it. We have the industry-leading product. We have a unique design. It's not a copycat. It's an original. So my feeling was, we should just continue to evolve or hone this design. Not so different from the way Porsche treats the design of the 911. There's not some guy in the Porsche design studio sitting around saying, I wonder what we're going to make the 911 look like this year. It doesn't happen. There's not somebody at Ray-Ban trying to figure out what are they going to make aviators look like next year. It's the same problem. But with that comes, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure, obviously, to make something new. People are always enamored with something new. I'm more interested in what's better. So this idea of purposeful evolution really was born in around 1995. And we've been riding that horse ever since. So everything you see in here really is a child of the original 700C from 1992. These happen to be maybe my favorite children, but they are the children of the original. What sets them apart, I think, is not only the iconic signature or the appearance of these products, but what they do. It's more than just a superficial styling exercise. Design for Think is about connecting form, function, and emotion. It's not one or the other, it's the intersection of these ideas. So you look at a product and you say, oh, that makes sense. I understand why they did it. I understand why that is that particular color, or why this is that shape. Or we try to build benefit into our products with things like modularity. You know, the X1 tablet, I think, is a poster child for this. To me, the industry seems to be kind of in a rut. Everybody is making the same kind of tablet. And we chose to rise above that and create something new. And ThinkPad has a long history or a heritage of modularity. We always had the Ultra Bay. You know, Ultra Bay is sort of a dead idea now, perhaps, but the concept of modularity lives on. And so we've introduced that into the X1 tablet. And then the ThinkPad X1 Carbon, the new yoga version with the OLED display, to me is just amazing. I want to like reach in and grab what I see. It looks almost too good to be real, but it is real. And these ideas separate us, I believe, from the competitors. Even when you look at the all-in-one, the X1 all-in-one, this chromium stem that supports the computer, that was all very intentional because we wanted to make the computer so light and so thin that it didn't need a giant structure to hold it up. It's like an orchid on a delicate stem where you see the display and it's sort of a mystery as to what holds it up. So all of these ideas are very, very interconnected to everything we do. It's a journey. It's never over. We are always trying to hone the design, make it better, improve on what we've done, invent new ideas, so that when we come back to this space next year, we'll have some more children. And they'll have a connection between them, and they'll differentiate themselves, I believe, in the market, which I think these do. And it's ours. These aren't products that emulate what other people are doing. They don't look like products from another company. They look like Think. And I'm very proud that we have such a great design ethic and idea that surrounds all of this. And when you look in here, it's not just the traditional products, there are also many accessories. You'll see an X1 mouse, which we designed to be very light and portable for travel, and you can use it as a pointer to make a slide presentation. This is, again, it's about combining form and function and creating emotion as a result of those intersecting points. There's also headphones or earbuds. I think they're fantastic. I heard them for the first time actually just recently. You know, it's funny when you design stuff, you don't always get to actually use it, unfortunately. You know, you spend all your time designing it, and then by the time it comes out, you've already moved on. You know, we're already designing the next generation of these products in this room. So sometimes you never get to eat your own cooking, but the headphones are just fantastic. So, you know, like I said, this is a journey. It's about, we're never done. We're always trying to hone or perfect what we do. And people like yourselves are very important to us because it's where we get inspiration, where we get information, because what we do has purpose behind it. If we were just to sit in a room as designers and say, oh, let's come up with something new, we would only be able to do that with what we know. Which, okay, we know a lot about computers and about how people use them, but connecting with more people just makes us more powerful. It's a catalyst for innovation that has meaning and purpose behind it. So those are pretty much the things that I wanted to talk about today in this venue, and I think there's supposed to be some question and answer surrounding this, but that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you. It's not over. There'll be more children in this family, and I think you'll like these and everything that's coming in the future. Thank you.